and it has changed dramatically. I mean, when I played here as a student athlete, we basically, for Coach Moon, we basically had 4 bases and a chain link backstop. And we had some like construction fencing to kind of separate players from fans and parents. And there were benches that, again, still exist in our wake that the outfield used to be part of the field hockey field. And I think it probably kind of started mostly last fall. I think we redid the bullpens again, returfed those. The windscreen came in. Some other things were ordered. And then in January, the backstop wall was extended. Obviously, the chain link fence was removed. The new netting system was installed. Scoreboard was installed, I think last March early. And then as soon as the season was over, and obviously the fill-in and the raising of the level back here and the concrete being poured. And then after the season was over, the rest of the concrete was poured. The old dugouts were taken down and the new dugouts constructed. Finishing hanging up, tying in the netting system tomorrow, clipping at the top. The Casio should be starting with the construction of the press box pretty soon. And then ordering of the stadium seating, which I think, my understanding, should be in around February. Well, I think the players are very excited about it for sure, with the upgrades. Seeing what happened last year and then some of them coming back to help with camp, being here this summer, helping with camps and friendlies or whatever. And I'll see just the dugouts being in ground and being a lot bigger than they used to be. And even I was just talking to Sophie yesterday, she's excited for the continued growth of what's happening, even though she's graduated, to continue to see the programs do well here and our team get the facility. And I think the experience for the spectators, it's, better sight line, you can see better, kind of everybody's together, you're not all spread out. I think all those things they will enjoy. When with the donors, with the, upgrades to the field, there's been a lot of people that have contributed. In the first round, which has been about 15 years ago, Miss Moon and her family provided a lot of money for the dugouts. There's been a lot of things that have happened, small things in between with the covered batting cage, whatever, until we've gotten to the recent donations and everything. Jillian Stothard's been a big donor, the Moon family, Miss Moon in particular herself. A lot of our current players' families, alums, their family members, there's so many, huge list of people that have given to the program over the years to help with all kind of needs, and especially this facility project. And thank you to Coach Waters for leading this as well, with Coach Smith and Holden and Chris and everybody in between. So hard to name all of them. I know I've named a few. Curtis Lane over the years, all the many projects he's helped me with in the maintenance department, and in particular all those guys have contributed in helping put up a backstop padding wall and measure that out, make sure that from irrigation to mowing to so many things, that the power's out, coming to fix that. So just make sure, thank everybody that had a hand. Certainly don't want to leave anybody out. There's lots of things to love about this field, but I would say, again, the one thing that really hasn't changed over the years, our infield has pretty much been the same. So our infield does play well, it's pretty, but just there's so many things when you look around, it's hard not to like a lot of things because of the beauty of the location of this facility anyway. As you can kind of look through and see lots of parts of campus, but from the windscreen to everything else that's been added through the years, it's just a pretty place. Yeah, I'm just excited to have our players be back on campus and us to start the fall season and see their faces and the enjoyment, to feel proud to be out on the facility that was already good and it's been made even better. Go Hornets!